what it means when a narcissist does not try to win you back. It means that you essentially have just hit the emotional freedom jackpot and you were just handed your life back. If a narcissist is not trying to win you back, it is because they are more than likely feeding off of another victim that is very easy to manipulate. And count yourself lucky that you managed to escape, whether you were discarded or you escaped the relationship. Excuse me. You will be safe from a narcissist as much as you make the choice to be safe from that narcissist. Your safety will depend upon the boundaries that you uphold and maintain for yourself. Narcissists are absolutely and completely aware of their behavior, and their behavior is cold, calculated, and precise. As a narcissist has non-existent empathy, zero, nada. Narcissists are cunning and ruthless, and can you stop and imagine a mind just for a moment with no empathy at all, completely none whatsoever? Can you imagine a mind where attention and hurting others is the only fuel that makes you feel alive? And narcissists, they hone in on people with low self-esteem because a narcissist knows that these people will be easier supply sources for them, whether it's negative or positive supply sources. And they know that they will have to put the least amount of effort in. Also, most people with low self-esteem will stick around even when they have been humiliated and tossed to the wayside. You could be a corporate executive, a doctor, a lawyer, no matter how accomplished you are. In fact, the more you are, the better, because the narcissist will sniff out your insecurities, and narcissistic abuse does not discriminate. The narcissist will play you like a fiddle until your string pops and your mind is crumbling. So much for all of that hard work getting ahead in life. The narcissist is like a shark, and that shark is hunting for you, and they won't stop until they bring you down. People with low self-esteem need validation from some person, from any person, and they will continue to think about the narcissist because they are infected with a deep hunger to be treated well and loved like they were in the beginning of the relationship. And the narcissist tricked the person with low self-esteem by zeroing in on their neediness and treating them kindly for a fraction of a second. And then and the low self-esteem person is forever seeking that moment that they thought that they were loved by the narcissist. And even if the person with high self-esteem, not necessarily just a low self-esteem, just a victim of narcissistic abuse in general, and we are forever seeking out that moment. And we were not loved. We were being used by an addict who was addicted to narcissistic supply. It's like a tango between the victim and the narcissist. And think of how a vampire continues to almost kill their victim, but leaves the victim with just enough blood to survive until the vampire's next feeding. By the third bite, you are infected and gone. The entire world is a narcissist feeding ground. If you allow yourself to be in a narcissist path, when a narcissist is in a state of need, then you are fair game, whether you have low self-esteem or high self-esteem. It's not about any connection or warm feelings for you at all. It's about the fact that they are in pain as an addict and they need a fix from whatever source that they can manipulate, however they can get that narcissistic supply. And it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. They sometimes prefer pure negative supply over positive supply. See you, the beautiful and the loving and the kind you, is not an addict, even though narcissistic abuse can be kind of compared to an addiction because of the chemicals that the narcissist releases in our brain. It's not something that we were aware of, that we were aware was happening. And you are not visible to an addict. You are not you. You are only a warehouse containing their drug, narcissistic supply. And all an addict wants is their drug by any means possible, possibly ruthlessly and with absolutely no ability to see you or empathize with you whatsoever. Their brains do not see us hurt. Once they have gotten under a person's skin and they have tapped into that supply, especially the newly tapped supply, they are the easiest prey. It is like they damaged the lock on the warehouse so the door to the supply can be easily picked open, or they find a warehouse that has victims and the locks were already damaged. The narcissists are extreme, supreme masters of manipulation. Your mind is no match for a drug addict needing a fix or a vampire needing to feed off of you. A narcissist will kill your heart and soul and keep moving forward like nothing happened. A narcissist is dead inside. Or think of any movie where you've seen a zombie. Zombies eat people and keep moving on to the next. Zombies and sociopaths have no ability to empathize. And what you see in the zombie movie is how they trick people into being their friend and their significant others. And steer clear of these narcissist, zombie, vampires, whatever it is, soul eating, whatever else you want to call them, because you are never, ever, ever safe from a Hoover, from a narcissist. There is no such thing as a final discard. So you could cross the country like I did. The first time my narcissist and I broke up, I moved to an island all the way across the globe, and my narcissist came out to that island specifically to Hoover and collect me and bring me back home, and I never saw it coming. So you are healthy and you don't want that narcissist in your world, right?